Married with Channels podcast. It's a podcast where a married couple talks about TV shows and movies. Mostly TV shows, though.
You
I'm
got
Moose.
it. Yeah, I'm Jody.
Hello. We are brought to you by Honey. Go to joinhoney.com/married. Get the free plugin for your browser and save money. More on that coming up in a little bit. As we look into a couple episodes of Squid Game, that's pretty much all we got for you this week.
Yeah, we haven't had much television watching time, so.
Well, we have. We just watched Below Deck mostly.
I love those tropical views.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Such a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
But yeah, we go to episodes 5 and 6. You could probably go back a couple more, but the most recent ones where things heat up a little bit, we have like this big bloody mess in the middle of the night where half of everybody gets killed off.
Yeah.
And they let them do it.
Yes.
People who are doing the games. So I guess that's all part of the plan. But as these last couple episodes, we've seen some real bonds forming, some friendships. You know, they've actually teamed off quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then it all kind of came to a head in Gyeongbu, the latest episode, episode 6.
Yeah.
Where those friendships ended.
Yeah.
For the most
kind
part.
of that rug was yanked out under their feet. Like they start kind of building their team and working together and earning each other's trust. And then they're forced to play against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's interesting is like, for instance, the fourth game they play is a marble game.
Yeah.
And when they take them into the play area, you see this intricate little like village scene that's been built.
Yeah, it's like a set piece.
I mean, it's just the time and effort and money involved with building something like that. And it's all just so they can play little marbles.
I know.
It's like, do you really need to do all that? I mean, I get it. It kind of puts them in the mood or goes back to their old childhood of playing marbles, behind their house with friends or something. But
well, every game has had a really elaborate set. And even them leaving the holding area, the place with all the stairs and the doors and stuff, it's very complex. Wherever they are, this facility is very complex.
I was thinking about that, the doors and the hallways.
Yeah.
Like, they're very vivid colored, different shaped.
Yes.
There's like a square bright yellow door that leads to nowhere. And next to that is a, trapezoidal pink door that actually goes downstairs. And I think that's all by design to, keep people from finding their way out so they don't escape.
Sure.
Question mark?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking for that. But every game had kind of an elaborate set,
Yeah.
And this one's no different.
And then it's just
the marble game, that is.
to be doing that and to employ all these people.
Yeah.
And they're probably getting paid handsomely because they're essentially murdering people.
Yeah.
So there must be buku bucks involved with this operation as far as like income and revenue.
Yeah, I'm guessing like there's people betting money on the individual players.
Yeah, I was going to say betting, or they're just paying a handsome fee to watch the
carnage.
carnage.
Or that, yeah.
There's some uber rich people who get off on seeing the poor kill each other over marbles.
Probably something shady like that, yeah.
Yeah.
The secret society.
But there's like 3 main plot threads going. You've got the main thread with the actual, I think his name is Jinhun, the main character, and, surviving the games and the Squid Game.
Yeah.
Then you have the cop who's undercover.
Yeah. Posing as a security person here, an employee of the game.
Yeah, getting the information on his brother's whereabouts.
Yeah.
And then you have the harvesting of organs.
Yeah, the black market doctor.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which I think is probably over now.
Yeah, probably done.
Since they got discovered and
a
couple of the guys got shot dead by the main boss.
Yeah, that kind of ends your operation when you die. Sorry, game over.
Yeah. But it makes you wonder like how long that's been going on, because when they showed them putting the casket into the burner, the incinerator,
Yeah.
and it just the bottom drops open and the casket goes down.
Yeah.
Bottom comes back, and then they fire the incinerator.
Yes.
Like that's some engineering that takes like you would have to be.
Yeah.
That's not like you can just like, oh, they're not looking, put the casket in the back of the truck.
Sure.
But,
yeah. How did that happen then? Same with
yeah.
the tunnel. Well, I guess they have tunnels out. He said those tunnels were for VIPs to escape.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the reasoning for that. But yeah, the casket. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like,
And also the VIPs, plural.
yeah.
I've only seen like the main boss, the front man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody.
Right.
And when they showed the the little cave at the bottom of the ladder,
Yes.
there were multiple scuba tanks and gear.
Yes.
Which would imply that there's more than one important person there besides the front man. So are they going to reveal that?
I don't know. Yeah, and where are these people right now?
Yeah, do they bring in guests? Like you pay an extra amount, you get to come and watch it live?
So I also had kind of a theory as well to kind of, wonder about that. But where are the other people? And yeah, are they going to be a factor at some point? But another thought I had about it is, are the numbered workers previous winners?
I don't know.
Like like if you win, you get the money, but because they've signed away their rights and stuff, they now have to survive in a different way almost. And
I don't know. I would think if you won, you get a shitload of money. You don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to be there.
No, but maybe they force them to stay there. Like you can't leave. So
yeah, I don't know. I guess that would have to be.
You're almost in solitary confinement, other than your little job that you do like a robot. So you're kind of just like, working machines for the game. Otherwise, how do you get people willing to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. They signed something, don't they? And maybe it's not, maybe they'll reveal like, oh, part of that thing that you signed is you can't leave here ever again.
Yeah. And now you're number 42,
Yeah. Put this square mask on and
right.
pink outfit.
That's kind of my theory.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
But that being said, you'd think at least, let's say we know there's at least 30 of them, these foot soldiers, whatever.
Yeah.
You'd think at least 10 of them would be like trying to find a way to get the hell out of there and revolting,
I don't know.
They all seem so in lockstep with what's going on.
Sure.
They know there's no like equivocating about do this, do that, like, or killing somebody. They literally just pull out the gun and kill the person.
So here's the thing though, if they are previous players, all of those games are traumatic. Like it probably breaks that person to go through, and kind of like what happened this time, like you just start to kind of get close to people and trust them, and then you have to play against them and they're dead. So it's trauma for these people, and maybe they just get so broken down that they're essentially like brainwashed to do the foot soldier job,
Sure. Could be that. Or how about this? What if they are part of their contract is they have to be a foot soldier, and if they kill X amount of contestants, then they qualify for getting off the island.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
That would be, either way, that would be an interesting reveal if it turned out that way.
Yeah,
Either way.
Because otherwise, like, how would you get normal, regular people to volunteer to shoot people or kill people?
Well, just like you find people to participate in the games, you could probably find the right person,
sure,
to be a foot soldier / executioner.
Yeah, but they've obviously probably been doing it a long time because they move without speaking. It's very synchronized, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They have the same routine over and over and over again. There's no like training program, a new guy, you know?
Yeah, do the foot soldiers watch a HR video?
Yeah. Like,
Squid Game executioning you.
They study all these procedural manuals, so they
gotta watch a video on workplace sexual harassment.
In the break room, totally.
Even with your mask on, if you flip your tongue at your coworker, that is inappropriate. Let me repeat.
Well, I will say that episode 6 had me tearing up a little bit.
It was sad.
It was very sad.
There was a couple of sad moments.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's a spoiler because the damn show's been out for 2 months.
Sure.
That, the old man gets killed by Ji-hoon. Sorry, I'm screwing it up. Ali gets killed.
Yeah.
The one guy, I forget his name, the smart guy who went to university.
Sung-woo.
Yeah.
Sang-woo.
You know, he was kind of not mentoring Ali a little bit, but took him under his wing and was helping him out.
Yeah.
And he ended up having to screw him over in the end.
Yeah.
Trick him into essentially losing and therefore dying because somebody was going to die in these marble games.
I think that guy is shadier than he lets on. Like,
oh, absolutely.
I think he knows that he's smart and he knows how to manipulate people, which is probably, I mean, he probably thought he could get away with it and probably why he embezzled all the money, you know? I can talk my way out of any of these.
Do we know that's what he did?
I think they played that in the highlight reel when they were kind of showing everybody's misfortunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he might turn out to be an actual bad guy. But,
you know, like the old guy was such kind of a mentor to, what's his name? I'm going to mess it up too.
Ji-hoon.
Ji-hoon. And, you know, Ji-hoon took care of him and, you know.
And he called him on it. The old guy called Ji-hoon. He knew he was screwing him over.
Tricking him.
Trying to trick him.
Yeah.
And, boy, that was probably like an extra deep dagger to the heart for Ji-hoon.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, man.
He's disappointed in me. Yeah.
But the old man kind of sacrificed himself.
He did.
As he kind of should have. I mean, shit.
80
plus, tumor in the brain, ain't much longer for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, I don't know. Yeah, no, there was definitely some sad moments.
Yes.
In this episode.
Yep. It made me feel sad.
I feel like, though, they kind of not blew their wad, but the very first game, I think, was the best so far.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I think you kind of have to. It was a shock. First of all, as the viewer, when you're watching it, you're like, whoa, oh, this just got very interesting.
Sure.
So, you know, I don't know if it's maybe the best game, but it was very, like, shock value. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why it makes it the best for you.
Hopefully, I imagine they'll have a couple more that are equally, if not better.
Sure.
And not that they sucked. It's just the sugar thing was kind of meh.
Yeah.
And this one was, aside from the emotional impact of it all, the game itself was kind of.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't think they're meant to be physical. I think they're meant to be, you know, a test about human behavior and also some mental games, you know.
Right.
The pressure's on to cut out the little sugar cookie and, you know. That's stressful. People are under stress. And so it's not about, you know, the physical games of like red light, green light, you know, or even tug of war. Maybe it's every other one. Maybe that's the pattern of games.
Yeah, maybe. But Squid Game continues to intrigue.
Yes.
Anything else on the SG, what the kids are calling it?
What I wanted to know is, you know, people on the outside don't seem to really be missing these people. Now, I don't know how much time has passed, but like you'd think there'd be, you know, however many players there are, there'd be that many missing persons cases. Like somebody would report these people missing.
Unless the people running the Squid Game show are people in power who
bury the missing persons reports.
Yeah, who can kind of influence how much they pursue this missing case over here and that one over there.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe everybody involved with the Squid Game is in seats of power, and they make sure that shit doesn't rise to the top.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll keep watching it when we're not doing the below deck.
Yeah. Our guilty pleasure of reality TV there, for sure.
Absolutely. Speaking of TV.
And movies.
I found with the Honey plugin a deal on a soundbar.
What?
It's a Samsung soundbar system. I haven't checked into it. I haven't looked into it, but damn it, the price is good.
Yeah.
It's normally $280. It's down to $200. And that's with the Honey plugin.
Sweet.
So I'm saying to anybody who's listening to this, if you're listening to shows, movies on your flat screens, crappy little tin speakers, do not do that. Get a soundbar, and damn it, get the Honey plugin. It's free, and you can download that plugin, install it, and get you a soundbar at a good price.
And lots of other things, too. There's probably some good Christmas gifts going on.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Tell me about it. This is the time of year you want to save money.
Absolutely.
So why not download something free that'll help you do it? 17 million members, $2 billion in savings.
Super easy.
Super easy. Not just soundbars. There's like office chairs,
purses,
video games.
Yeah.
Tech stuff, phones, smartphones, tablets,
and that's
bicycles.
That's not even counting, where you regularly shop, and it will go find a promo code for you.
Yeah, it's automatic. It just works. And it'll run through all the promo codes, see which one fits best. So go to joinhoney.com/Mary, download the plugin. It's free. It works on just about every browser. Works in like 30,000 stores online. Joinhoney.com/Mary. Do it now. I think that's going to do it for us this week.
Cool.
On the Married with Channels podcast. We're here every week. I think we'll get to, I want to say concession, but succession. I think we should touch on that soon.
Yeah.
I'd like to check out Dune.
Okay.
Movie.
Yeah.
And some other things coming down the pipe. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the podcast. Give us a good rating, review on your podcast provider, the Apple Podcasts, Google Play, whatever you do.
Share. Tell your friends.
Yep. Share. Tell your friends. We're on Twitter at MarriedWChans, 2 N's. And that's going to do it. We'll be back next week. Until then, I'm Moose.
I'm Jody.
Later.
Bye.